The 7 best romantic movies on Netflix right now. Number 7. I Used to Be Funny. Rachel Sennett is on the verge of blowing up, but then I realized she already has. Between Shiva Baby in 2020, Bodies 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 in 2022, Bottoms in 2023, and now I Used to Be Funny in 2024, Sennett has made a name for herself by delivering fantastic, vulnerable performances tinged with comedic genius in quality genre films. And I Used to Be Funny is Sennett's best performance yet. As the character Sam, Sennett embodies the trauma that results from PTSD in not the hyperbolized way usually enforced by Hollywood, but in a frighteningly real and familiar manner. Sam is a comedian working in Toronto, who is hired to care for a resistant teen named Brooke, whose mother is in the hospital. But after a series of traumatic events involving Brooke's father, the teenager disappears and Sam must search for her. Sam's journey to save Brooke mirrors Sam's own recovery, meaning her quest to save Brooke is just as much a journey to save herself. This refreshing take on mental recovery should put Sennett on everybody's Oscar radar. Number 6. Us and Them. Us and Them tells the tale of Xiao Xiao and Jiang Qing, 2 strangers who meet on a train while traveling home for the Chinese New Year. Over the course of decade, in a narrative that constantly shifts back and forth between past and present, their relationship evolves from a fleeting connection into a complex, deeply emotional bond as they navigate love, career struggles, and the challenges of building a life together through flashbacks and current struggles. This weaving story from Taiwanese singer-actress Renee Liu captures Xiao Xiao and Jiang Qing's ups and downs, showing how their individual ambitions, as well as pressures from society, impact their relationship over time. This realistic movie captures the bittersweet spectrum of romantic connection, featuring expressive visual contrasts that juxtapose the vibrant beginnings of love with the muted tones of later challenges. Number 5. Carol. It's 1950s New York, and Therese, a young aspiring photographer, and Carol, an elegant, wealthy woman going through a difficult divorce, meet each one another at crucial crossroads in their lives. Despite the constraints of their time and social prejudices, these 2 women form a deep emotional connection that quickly turns into a love affair. As their relationship intensifies, they are forced to confront the messiness of their looked-down-upon love, including Carol's custody battle for her daughter and the risks associated with love between 2 women in a conservative era. This romantic drama from Todd Haynes is, per the director's style, elegantly composed as it meticulously captures the essence of New York City in the mid-20th century with lush, atmospheric cinematography. The movie's tender, restrained approach results in an absorbing undercurrent of tension and desire that permeates this sad yet entrancing love story. 4. On Body and Soul. Love at First Sight. How about Love at First Dream? That's the case in On Body and Soul, which tells of the ethereal romance between Ender and Maria, 2 workers in a Hungarian slaughterhouse, who discover they share the same dream each night, where they meet as deer in a peaceful forest. While shy and removed in their waking lives, this strange shared dream slowly brings them closer together. As they learn to communicate it in reality, their relationship deepens, and they confront emotional barriers that have kept them from love and connection in the past. Quiet and visually poetic with its dreamlike approach, this film from Ildiko Einaudi contrasts the cold, sterile environment of the slaughterhouse with the serene, natural imagery of our central couple's shared dream, producing in a haunting atmosphere that's both longing and vulnerable, that focuses on the characters' inner worlds. Number 3. Art of Love. A 2024 Turkish romance film. It is an old-style romance movie, but sometimes when people are stressed out, people just want to watch this kind of old-fashioned romance movie to relax and to be healed. The Art of Love has successfully achieved this goal, especially by Li's excellent performance. After discovering that the art thief she is relentlessly pursuing is her ex-lover, Alin, a policewoman working in Interpol's art theft unit. Number 2. Anyone But You. Romantic comedy film directed by Will Gluck. The film received mixed reviews from critics and emerged a sleeper hit, grossing $220 million worldwide. This success was seen as the return of romantic comedies to theaters. Despite having an amazing first date, Bea and Ben's initial attraction quickly turns sour when they unexpectedly find themselves at a destination wedding in Australia. The pair pretend to be the perfect couple to keep up appearances. Anyone But You takes its audience on a deep dive into a whirlwind of romance, feud, And comedy. I could watch this movie 100 times and never get bored. Even with some suggestive content, it's a fan favorite. It has a funny and friendly nature to it that makes the movie almost impossible to hate. Anyone But You on Netflix, YouTube, Google Play, Fandango at Home, Apple TV, and Amazon Prime Video. Number 1. Players, romantic comedy film directed by Trish C. New York sports writer Mac devises successful hookup techniques with friend Adam and their crew. But when she unexpectedly falls head over heels for one of her targets, they all must learn what it takes to go from simply scoring to playing for keeps. An enjoyable watch with a nice balance of humor and endearing moments. It emphasized the bonds of friendship and the importance of staying true to who you are, especially when it comes to love. It is a fine choice for a Netflix rom-com, and the perfect entertainment if you are looking to laugh out loud, get a little emotional, and be put off eating whole branzino forever.